Is the job market as bad as people say? To be honest, I think the junior engineer market has always been bad. Like, people like to blame AI, and I'll tell you right now that even before AI came around, the junior market was already like really bad and it was already dying. To put it in perspective, since like 4 or 5 years ago, my team has not had an intern anymore. Like, they basically just completely stopped hiring interns. We haven't really hired junior developers since like 5 years ago, even before AI was a thing. What happened was that COVID pumped us so much money and every company overhired a bunch of engineers because they're like, oh, we have so much money, we can just hire whoever. They hired a bunch of engineers and they're just like, we just don't have the capacity of hiring junior engineers when we still have a bunch of mid-level engineers from like COVID hired that are not senior yet. Because the only reason you'll ever hire junior engineers is to train them up to become senior engineers. Because, oh, I got an Otacon. I needed this. I need this for my LeBlanc thing. Now, the problem with AI is that, like, junior market was pretty much non-existent already. The issues of AI is that, like, the AI pretty much just makes sure that the junior market would never exist. That's the thing. So, I would say the junior job market is bad, but not because of AI. The junior market already didn't exist, but AI is making sure that it would never exist. That's basically the state of the thing right now. Alright, we're answering computer science major questions today. I've gathered a bunch of basic questions from the CS major Reddit, but you guys are also welcome to leave questions in the live chat and I'll answer them. Now, I've been working as a software engineer for almost 5 years now out of college, and I'm someone who I would say I'm pretty familiar with the AI flow now, and I'm actually pretty supportive of the AI. I absolutely love making guide video. It is really fun to me. I used to make a gaming guide, but nowadays, as a fanboy VTuber, I just talk about like finance, tech, or life and stuff like that. So let me know what you'd like to talk about and let's get to it. Is CS degree even worth it anymore? Is AI just gonna take over software engineering job? CS degree is 100% still worth it. And if there's less and less people doing a CS degree because they think it's not worth it, then that's even better because that's less competition for you. And I'll tell you right now, my prediction is that AI are gonna actually create more software engineer jobs. Because as more things get taken over by AI, there's gonna be someone who need to co-op the AI, and that person would always be an engineer, some kind of prompt engineer, AI engineer, whatever you call it. One of my coworker heard this from another engineer who I pretty much agreed with, and basically he said like 50 years ago people written code in assembly, and assembly was not good, and so people created programming language like C++ and Python. Eventually, assembly software engineer became obsolete because nobody ran the right code in assembly. But it doesn't mean software engineer become obsolete. You simply just created Python engineer, C++ engineer instead of assembly engineer, right? And so now we're in the second wave where we're going from like programming language like C++ to Python to basically writing out English, writing out your definition of what you want. Engineers is not going away. The way you're coding is changing. Just like how you went from coding from assembly to coding C++. Now we're going from C++ to coding up English, and that's all it is. Oh, Fear of the Hunt. You're still gonna need a lot of engineers to actually do the code and write the code. Especially with the previous point where more and more senior engineers are quitting. They're like, we make enough money. I think the CS degree is probably going to be really, really valuable. You might not see the immediate payout, that's the thing, but you might see the payout in 3 years. When company eventually realize like, hey, AI actually are not capable of fully replacing engineers. They're more just like a tool that engineer can work with to build product. We still need engineers. We still need to hire engineers. Other things like spreadsheet, data analytics, hiring engineers, hiring people with computer science degree over hiring like data analysts is even more important. Because why hire a data analyst to analyze like data? We can hire a engineer to build a automated AI analysis for you. And so engineers actually going to be more valuable 3 years down when AI become like a more thought out, more accepted thing. Does side project actually matter for getting higher? I think side project matter more than ever, especially in the era of AI. I think AI make your coding skills less relevant, but it means the system design skills or the process of being able to ship a product to production is more important and more relevant. Right, as coding become easier and easier, the other things that are going to become more important is, can you deliver production ready code? Did you think about the security system in your softwares? Did you think about how to store the user's password? Did you properly hash your password? Now make sure that you're not doing side project for the sake of side project. Like if you do a side project like, oh, I did a Tetris game, and you can explain like why you did it, what is in it for the company to make a Tetris game, then that's not a good side project. A good side project will be something with a problem that you want to solve, and then you go ahead and create a system of solution to solve it. And that is a really, really good side project, especially with the AI now, because instead of asking you to do lead code, instead of asking you to do live coding to prove that you can code, coding interview is going to be more like, hey, can you tell me a time where you made a systematic decision about something? And I can kind of show you an example of this with Mr. 9, which is a side project, like kind of. Like I have a Twitch side project here, right? And I can tell you the decision I make. So for example, one of the feature about Mr. 9 is that if you don't interact with him within like, let's say like 10 stream, he will start to forget who you are. The way Mr. 9 works is that he has a database. He keeps track of the user message, he keeps track of who talked to him and stuff like that. And he remember when you talk to him. But the problem of that is that costs a lot of storage, and I can't feed that into the AI all the time. So what did I do? I implemented a features, not a bug, a features where if you don't interact with Mr. 9 for a long time, he will start to forget who you are, and he will start erasing the message you have in your database. So that kind of is like a features, but the solution the problem that is solved is that it saved storage costs, it saved AI token costs, and stuff like that. So you can see how here in this project, I take in a problem statement, which is I don't want to have all these messages stored in the database because it's very costly, into implementing a feature that solved that exact problem in my side project. And these are the things that will get asked in engineering interviews from moving from now on. It's like, hey, tell me, did you consider the database storage cost problem and how do you solve it? What are the trade-offs? Did you think about how much money it would cost to store every user message? Or are you okay with forgetting some viewers, forgetting some users in order to save money? That's a trade-off you have to evaluate. That's something the AI cannot do for you. The AI can code it up for you, but not make the decision for you. And that would be so much more important moving forward on your resumes. And the thing with AI is that the AI can actually code that up for you once you have made that decision. But you should be able to make an end-to-end product that actually showcases the decision you make. And I think the best time to do side project is now, because AI enable you to develop end-to-end side projects so much easier and so much faster to showcase them. And again, don't make slop projects. Don't make projects for the purpose of making a project, but actually do it for a problem statement you want to solve that you want to have. Right. Alright, that's all. I didn't know beta hook is $69 now. I guess I need free. I have all free. Let me go fix up my LeBlanc deck.